Hey guys, this is Chad Joyce with Palm Real Estate and welcome to my North Dallas Living channel. Today we are in the community of Woodstone in Providence Village / Aubrey, Texas. We're going to be looking at a Bloomfield home property. Now Bloomfield is one of my favorite builders. I think they do a really good job on their construction, their floor plans, their finishes out. They're not really a first-time home buyer builder, and they're not a custom builder. They're kind of in between. So if you're looking for a second home, or maybe if you're reducing from a custom home and you're downsizing, this may be a builder for you to check out and have a look at. The address we're going to is 13117 Yellowstone Way in Providence Village. This is a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, 3,269 square feet, and it's listed for $515,000. That's the public price. There are a lot of incentives that keep changing every week, so reach out and we can find out what they are for you for that week. This is a spec home basically that's ready to go, and usually we can get really good deals on these. So if this interests you, reach out and let's see what we can do. But for now, let's go on in, let's have a look at it, and let's see what we find. All right, here we are. When we walk right on in, you can see that we have I'm going to drop the flyer sheet there. Nice hardwood floors. This looks to be, boy, it's getting harder and harder to tell what's tile and what's actually wood floors now, but I think these are wood floors. These are the engineered woods. Walking in straight to the left, office area, ton of windows, modern ceiling fan. Now here's what's kind of neat. Here's how they do their light switches. So off and on right there, and then the fan, you can go 1, let's see if we can get 2, 3. You can move it up and down. So kind of a neat little thing to do there. Nice and bright. You can look out in the front. Plenty of room here, double doors, the office doors. Let's see what else we got here. There's our stairs going up. And I just got done bragging about Bloomfield having good floor plans, and then there's some wasted space. That wasted space, though, is because of the stairs. But still, kind of some wasted space. Could have been a closet or something. Let's see what we got here. Oop, laundry room, 12 by 12 tile. There's your washer dryer connectors. Just basic little laundry room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 7. Not too big. Here's our garage. 2-car garage, front entry. Your whole yard is sodded. You can see you have a sprinkler system right over there. Here's our electrical panel. Here's our tankless hot water heater with gas. Again, I love how they're starting to put these all on the inside now. And for those of you who don't know, this is a neat little feature. That's a car charger for an electrical vehicle. So you are seeing a lot of builders. That's a generic one, by the way. I don't know if that will work with Tesla or not, but if you get a Nissan Leaf, which is what my daughter has, that type of charger will work for charging the car. And I kind of like how they're putting those in there now, because that can cost $1,000 aftermarket. I think it costs us $1,200 just to put it in. Here's the kitchen, really pretty, nice neutral colors. Quartz countertops, good kitchen island here. Stainless steel appliances. I wish they didn't have the double-sided sink. The farm basin sinks are a lot nicer. You got the extra paneling up top, the crown molding on the cabinets. So these are updated cabinets. You have the gas cooktop. It's only a 4-burner stove though, so that is a little disappointing, but there is plenty of room, so you can have oversized pans. I don't know what's worse, only having the 4 burners or having 5 burners so shoved close together that you can't even use all 5 of them. It's kind of a toss up there. Here's our pantry. See if I can find a light switch in here. There we go. This is under the stairs. So you got a little bit of some space here. But it's a walk-in pantry, plenty of storage here for the kitchen area. Coming on out, got a dining area here. You got recessed lighting. I'm trying to raise it so you guys can see it. You got recessed lighting throughout the whole house. So that is an upgrade. Again, this is a spec home, so they've already done all the upgrades. There's really not much you can do. If you like the house, you can go forward with it. Living room, this is a gas fireplace. Nice little brick fireplace with a mantle included in there as well. And there, that's looking back over the kitchen. Let's go on upstairs. Let's see what we find up there. Oh, wait, no, let's not go upstairs. I forgot to look. We got the primary bedroom and bathroom. We'll look at that first. Forgot the hallway over here. You do have a half bath, which is nice. You do need one of those because you need a place for guests to go to the bathroom. And then here's the primary. So again, they have the same light fixtures, ceiling fans, I think throughout the house here. Nice windows, plenty of space. It's a good sized room. Primary bedroom's good. I'm a little disappointed. I'm already looking at the primary bath. This is kind of small, honestly. A little disappointed in that. Nice light fixture, basic mirror. The shower is an oversized shower, a little sit-in shower, and got a step down in there, which is nice. And they did nice tile work on there. Bathtub is basic, nothing too fancy there, but this is kind of small. Here's the throne room for all you guys who go in there, and all you ladies who hide from your children. I don't blame you. Walk-in closet. There's all your wiring. I mean, it's an okay sized closet. Could be a little bit bigger, but yeah, overall, I'd say this primary suite. The bedroom's a good size, but the bathroom is unfortunately a little small. But now let's go upstairs and let's see the rest of the house. All right, here we are upstairs. For those decorators who are watching this, you're going to like this. You can see right there, Bloomfield put an outlet on the stairwell. So if you want to do some decorations on your stairwell, you have plugins. Neat little thing to think about. This is the game room. I do like the beveled windows here, but it is kind of odd at the same time. Not sure how to put that in words. Good open game room area. There's your ceiling fan. Again, the same ceiling fan that we've had. Little outcropping here, if you wanted to use that as a study area. Let's see, let's walk on down this way. See what we got. Make sure I can get the lights on. Little linen closet right there. Here's bedroom 3. Where's my lights? There's my lights. Here we go. Bedroom 3, same lights. Again, you can turn the fans on over here. I don't think these are remote controlled. There's just the unique switch on them. So again, extra windows. It's a Bloomfield. They like to do a lot of natural light in their properties. Jack and Jill bathroom, single vanity here. And see, this is, I was talking about the primary bathroom. This is why it's disappointing to me. This is basically the same thing that's in the primary. I always thought those should be a little bit nicer. After all, you are the one paying for the house, not the children. There's the walk-in closet. That's a good sized closet. It's almost as big as the downstairs primary. Jack and Jill bathroom again. Shower tub combo. No, that's definitely not as big as upstairs or downstairs. You got recessed lighting over the tub area there. And then here's your second vanity. You see we're about to run into the other bedroom. Here's bedroom 4. Where's my light switch? I guess it's way over here. Must be behind the door. Nope, here it is. Okay. So there's my light switch. We'll back on up. Get a good look at this. You know, while there were some nice upgrades downstairs, this is your basic builder grade carpet. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not a thick pad or anything like that. And it is a neutral color, which is a good thing. A lot of times you'll see a lot of these that just are not. There's our hallway light. Here's another bathroom, which you would need since we do have a game room. So this is one for guest access. Double vanity, again, same style as the primary. See if I can get the light switch on in here. There we go. And this is similar to the Jack and Jill recessed lighting up there at top, shower tub combo. So that's that. Let's walk on up this way. Now we had one bedroom downstairs. We got 4 bedrooms up here and 2 bathrooms. So we'll see if the other bedroom has its own private bathroom. I haven't seen that yet. But all these bedrooms up here are really good size. The game area is not quite as big as, you know, what I'd expect, but you know, when you're going to put 5 bedrooms into 3,300 square feet, sometimes you got to give up some space somewhere. I do wish they put some more closet space because there's really not much storage up here. There's 2 in the hallway so far, and they're kind of small. Now this is a wide hallway. You know, we'll check out over here in a second, but here's the last bedroom. And again, same light fixture, open window. The bedrooms are big. The bedrooms are big. So if you want some extra room in your bedroom, you know, that's good. This is definitely something to look at. The upstairs bathrooms, I think, are great. I'm just a little disappointed, like I said, in the primary. And we don't have as much storage. You can see that's not even a walk-in closet. We don't have as much storage as, you know, I would like to have. Because like I said, we got really wide hallways here. But there's a little space here like you could have had. I understand trying to be open and trying to get that part of the floor plan done. And there's some validity to that. Kind of gives you a little bit of a better feel. But there's only 2 closets here. There's this one right here. And then there's that one down at the end of the hallway. So, you know, pros and cons of the floor plan. So let's go check on outside and let's see what the backyard has to look like and see what we find out there. All right. Well, you got a nice big backyard. You do have shared fencing, which most new builders and new homes are doing nowadays. But this back patio, like this is tiny. How many, you know, half, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, maybe 5 feet sticking out, maybe from the back door. So, you know, most people are going to want to extend that. Now, the one nice thing, and you can never actually, you know, look at the neighbors. They already extended theirs. But one nice thing is you can't fix, you know, the location. We are facing north right now, and the sun is going to be setting, you know, over that way to the west. And, you know, hopefully, it's hard to see. I can't really see. It's almost, you know, about noon here. This is going to be coming down on you a little bit, so I would think that either getting a tree up here or extending your patio, making it covered, would be something that you would want to do. And let me walk out here. Like I said, this backyard's big and nice. Plenty of room for a pool if you want to do that. But if you like the back patio, you can see how small that is. And the back of the house really doesn't, it's kind of flat. Doesn't really have much character to it. So that's the home. Let's check out some of the HOA amenities and see what they have to offer there. All right, guys, we're at the HOA Amenity Center, and Woodstone's a smaller community, so this HOA Amenity Center is smaller than what you'd see for a lot of communities. But it is trying to make it so that, you know, you can enjoy a little bit of outdoorsy and nature stuff. They do have a little playground you can see right here. And then, you know, you got natural shade and trees and bushes, and they have these hiking and biking trails all throughout. We're going to cut through here and go have a look at everything. I'm trying not to disturb. There's a couple of people in the pool. I'm trying not to disturb them. But I think I'm walking over here. We can get a good picture of the front. And you can kind of see where the pool is. There's the amenity center right there. A little pool area, bathroom. And then if you walk on over this way, you can see where the hiking and biking trails go. And they go on back. You can see right over there and go on behind the homes and out into the green area there. All right, guys, thank you for watching the tour here today. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, we are in the Woodstone subdivision. We're in Providence Village / Aubrey. I want to say this is Aubrey ISD. Let me see. Yep, we're in Aubrey ISD. So Fuller Elementary School is right over that way. It's in the Silverado neighborhood. And then middle school is Aubrey and the high school is Aubrey. This is a spec home built by Bloomfield Homes. And if you are looking for a new build and you're ready to move right now and this fits what you're looking for, I can't stress enough that buying a spec home is probably the best way for you guys to save money and to save on interest rates, because builders are wanting to get rid of these, and they always do. They want these homes off their books. They're great to show what they can do, but they don't want these sitting around for 6 months until someone comes in and buys. So if that's something you're looking at, I know they got the list price here at $515,000. I don't know what they're going to offer to come off on this, but you know, I've seen builders come off $80,000 to move a house off their books, and that was on a $480,000 house recently. They came down to $400,000. So not promising that's what would happen here, but there are opportunities. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. My contact information is below. I enjoyed showing this house and this neighborhood to you guys, and we'll see you next week. Until then, y'all have a good one. Bye.